bids for all of your favorite items that you see us show you today. And so we have a whole bunch of really fun items for you. This is a preview of what we'll be selling on tomorrow's auction. Tomorrow's auction starts at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time right here on this YouTube channel. So definitely join us for that. If you're not yet signed up, make sure you sign up. I'll put the link down in the description. It's also at the top of the description of this video. So if you would like to sign up for our live sales, please go to hookedonpickin.com and do that as well. We're getting really excited about our college auction starting next week, and so this is a regular auction, and then we'll be gearing up for that one. So we're going to show you all of the things that we have on today's sale. You're going to be able to send in those reserve bids to hookedonpickin@gmail.com. We will respond to that and let you know you are the highest bidder or you have been outbid. You have all the way up until 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, which is an hour prior to our live auction starting tomorrow. And so you have all the way up until an hour before our auction starts to make those reserve bids. And then we will definitely communicate with you on that email thread. Yes, you've been out the highest bidder, or you have been outbid, and then you can resubmit a bid if you've been outbid. All right, let's go ahead and look at all the cool stuff, Paul.
Okay, absolutely. I'm going to switch mine to live chat here, so I encourage you to be in live chat also. And then remember, we've got a few more people on. August the 8th. August the 8th is when we have the college charity auction. And it'll be very similar to what you see here. I do have a few fun things, like I got an Elvis autograph lithograph, which I think is pretty cool. To be able to have something like that. I got a samurai sword. We've got some quilts. Got a bunch of other things that are just randomly coming in and that we're finding. So some neat stuff on the auction, that too. Probably will be doing some auctioning off some mystery boxes and trying to come up with to make it a little bit real fun there. And the college scholarship auction is Hooked on Pickin's not taking any of the money. It's all the money is going to our 5 college students. That's August the 8th. August the 8th. Remember that there. Okay, but this is the auction for this week here. Let's start down here. These are some of the items that Jim has found here. I believe this is badminton. Is it not badminton? What do you call that? Backgammon? So these kind of look like that. A neat little set there. Looks all nice and clean inside there. It'll be kind of fun to play. A nice briefcase style there. So I don't think I've ever sold one of those, so that's kind of nice. Kate Spade purse there. Kate says Kate Spade, New York on that there. Looks to me it's like it's brand new. Does it have tags with it? I don't see any tags there. Is there an unboxing tonight? Yes, there's another unboxing tonight. Excited about tonight's unboxing. Tonight's unboxing is we have all these people keep coming in and selling us things from the community. And we're calling it, I think, Vintage Valuables is what we finally settled on. And it's a category on Hooked on Pickin. It's actually, a lot of the stuff's already listed right now. So since you're watching, you get the inside track there. But we're trying to put some of those items on hookedonpickin.com at a set price so that you can go and buy those things there. So and hoping you like that there. Might give us a whole other way to sell things to you there too. But there's a Kate Spade purse there. These towels went pretty well on the last auction there. Got a few more. I've got the cow. Look at that. I think he's in a 3 set there. I've got, okay, that's Pepe Le Pew, right? And this is, oh man, I'm totally drawing a blank right now. Somebody tell me who's this. Yosemite Sam? Am I saying that right? Can we see the inside of the gold purse? Yes, I will try to do that there. It's zipped up, so I'll try here. I think it's Yosemite Sam. The purse here, let's see if I can unzip it here. Give me 1 second. Yosemite, yeah, okay. Let's see. A little strap keeps trying to get in the way. There you go. There's the inside of the purse there. Looks nice and clean inside. Got a couple different little compartments in there. There you go. There's the inside there for you, Carrie. All right, let's see here. And we've got some towel sets there. Every hour I need thee. They look like older hymns. Every hour I need thee. Every hour I need thee. Are they all every hour I need thee? Yeah, a whole stack of every hour I need thee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 in that stack there. And then there's a stack here. How can I keep from singing? I believe that's an older hymn. How can I keep from singing? I think there's a mixture. This is my story. This is my song. Some of you remember singing these. Our church, we still sing these, a lot of these hymns. Praise God from whom all blessings flow. That's a very popular hymn. Probably everybody's heard that, even if you didn't know what the title was. But neat little towel sets there. So I'm going to sell those as a set there. Every hour I need thee, and then the other hymn set there on that there. This I thought was awesome that Jim found. These are film reels, okay? But look at what they are. This is film number 149, The Yanks Invade the Marshalls. All right, so I think that's amazing. This is World War II. It's the Marshall Islands. This is old. I don't usually get things like this, so Jim found a lot of old film. Look at that there. News Parade of the Year, 1944. Look at that. News Parade of 1944. I mean, 1944 is still one more. 1945 is World War II ended. So I guaranteed it's going to be some really cool footage. This almost feels like, should this be like in a museum kind of thing? Like the footage itself? I mean, I think it's pretty cool. So anyway, I've got 2 of these. Both of these World War II era. And the film is in there. The film is in there. I'm trying to be careful with the film. I don't know how to protect it or anything, so I'm just trying to leave it as much as I can in the tin. So somebody's still probably got a player or knows how to be able to get it maybe transferred to something else. So got some fuzz there. But really cool. I think those are cool. Glass bottles there. What's this one say? Something York's Cafe and Tavern. This one looks like a little bit older. It's got a little cork wedged in there. Hello, everybody. A lot of people saying hi. Great to have you on today on Thursday's live stream. And there's a number 6, I think, on that bottle. So I don't know if that means something, but there you go. Looks like some kind of measurements on the side. Here's another glass bottle here. It says Pinch on it there. Get some writing up there. And I got another bottle here. It's got a little cork in there too. So somebody that knows their old bottles. There's something in there. Kneecap is feeling better. Wonderful, Emma. That's really good to hear. Very good to hear. I thought this was cool. It's a gavel, but it's shaped like an apple. So you got, like a teacher's gavel maybe. That'd be kind of fun, huh? Quiet the class down. Some brass little pieces there. Got the snail. Little figurine, cute little squirrel in the mailbox. I like this little guy. He's a whimsical guy, ain't he? And you've got that 1976. 1976 is the year that one came out. Little general store piece there. And little Christmas villages that people build. This is Just Around the Corner General Store, 1995. Yes, there is an unboxing tonight. So yeah, it might become something that we can keep doing, the unboxing tonight, with all the people who keep bringing us different things. They have unique items that they bring in, so it's kind of like, I think people would like to see, you guys would probably like to see what they find. Sometimes they're just clearing out their house. Sometimes I think they actually go picking themselves. Got a brass grasshopper. Got the brass Looks like a crab. Might have been a little trinket box there. There we go. And this is cool too that he found there. Almost looks scrimshaw. I think that's the right name for it there, but you don't sell whalebone anymore. I don't think this is actually whalebone, right? I mean, I doubt that it is, you know, but it definitely has the patina and the look to it there, you know. So pretty cool, pretty neat, and it is got the blade there. If I can pull this out a little bit, I'll show you. There we go. The point's not broken. A lot of times those points are broken. So a lot of times these are cow bone. Sometimes they make them out of cow bone nowadays. So because you have all kinds of cows that are harvested for meat and all sorts of things. So what do you do with all the bones? So they make them into that. But anyway, and then I'm not an expert, so maybe it's real deal, but I don't see any marking that tells me like a name or a manufacturer on it. So pretty neat piece though. So I think Jim did a good job. Find some good stuff there for you. And then coming on back down here, these are the things that Matt found for you. Check this out there. Somebody asked for a Snoopy. Hey, do you got any Snoopy stuff? So he actually was listening and found you a nice plushy Snoopy. And it's a weighted plush there. So it could be a doorstop if you wanted him to be, or he's just going to sit great there. Also got some Harley Davidson clocks there. They're just battery operated, but they are working good there for you. I've got the black there. I've got the white, and then I've got the orange black. That's kind of neat there, kind of like a tire stripe, or what would you call that? Maybe eagle swipe or something like that. That is clawed. But so I have those three there. My package was in Springfield, Missouri yesterday, and now it's in Des Moines, Iowa. What, did it go the wrong way? Yeah, I have no idea why packages get rerouted. We had one go. It was supposed to go to Miami. It went to the Dominican Republic, and now it's going back to Miami. I'm like, all right, well, there's, leave the country. You wouldn't think that would be the way to go, but they must have a plan, right? Nice Longaberger basket. Nice little basket there. Nice little pattern to it there. And that is 1996. So that's a good one Matt found there. And because you guys keep going nuts over the guns, they keep searching for guns. This one, it's just the gun with a write-up on Billy the Kid, William H. Bonney. It is the gun knife. And the most famous outlaw gunfighter in the Southwest frontier was William Bonney, alias Billy the Kid. So there it is there. So that's that gun knife there. So I'll let you guys lose your mind on that one this time. And then we've got a nice Coca-Cola cookie jar. It's got the jukebox look. I think I've sold one of these before, or something similar to it before. So nice Coca-Cola cookie jar, kind of a throwback look. It's kind of nice that way. I bought something from Amazon, ended up in Cuba. Oh, okay. That's crazy wild. And then some coffee cups. Some of these coffee cups are a little older. Like this one here, just the Campbell's condensed tomato soup, but you flip it on there, it's USA. So that's probably 1960s, 1970s, probably. Because we don't make coffee cups anymore. So that's pretty cool. And then here's just a modern day Sunny Good Campbell's. I don't think 2005. And then we got a couple of nice Disney cups back in here. These are nice here. You got Donald Duck. This is the Disney store. So there's a nice one there. And then someone told me that this cup is a lot older because Mickey's got a tail. See, Mickey has a tail there. Apparently Mickey, like, that tells you when it's dated. So, and that is an older Disney stamp, too, on the bottom of the cup. It's in good shape there, so. I can't remember what year his tail went away. Somebody was saying that to me one time. Then I've got some willow trees, those little willow tree figurines. People like those. Really cool looking Precious Moment piece with the monkey on the back there. That's pretty cool. Love this piece here. This is an older piece. Let me try to move it over here. I believe it's a little planter. Yeah, maybe not a planter. Kind of has the look of a planter, but there you go. There's something on the bottom. 1950, copyright 1950, N.S. Guston. So nice little piece there. And then I've got a few other pieces that he's got here for you. Let me double check that I'm not losing comments there. No, I think I'm still caught up. If you guys have a comment, let me know. Nice little shoe there. And I believe that's Delft again. Delft blue, hand painted. Pretty little shoe there. Got a little glass swan. It's probably almost looks like a toothpick holder. Hey for the willow. Yay for the willow RRR. I don't know what that is. I might have autocorrected the willow. I'm not sure. And then I've got Secret Garden. These are just some cast iron pieces here. Secret Garden there. It's got the Harley Davidson logo, but it doesn't say Harley Davidson. It says motorcycles ride to live. It's got cast iron bottle opener, and then you got the cast iron motorcycle. That's more of like the little hooks there. Willow tree, yes, yay for willow tree. Absolutely, got two on the auction. And then coming up here, check out that painting that just came in. I love that. That's a wooden frame around that. I think the frame is beautiful, but I really do like that painting. I'm not like an art expert by anything, but to me it's like it's streets of gold, you know? I think it's pretty cool looking there. I know this is not a print, it's an actual painting, oil painting there. Beautiful, I think. And then here's the artist. I guess it was 1973 is what I assume the 73 to be. I'll let you guys Google Glass that or however. I don't know if that's somebody super famous or not, but I thought it was beautiful. And look at the wooden frame. That's a unique frame. I like that a lot. Anyway, so we've got that painting there. And then we're going to have a ton of brooches. So we got all kinds of fun brooches for you guys. You got the little bird, a bee, hummingbird, and octopus. You got the zebra and the butterfly. Scan over here, and we've got the lovebirds and the flower basket. There's the white and black dragon. Got the cherry brooch. Another butterfly brooch. I like that owl brooch, don't you? I think that's cool. I've had a hard time trying to text back because I have ALS. No worries. The fiddle is called a wall pocket. My mother owned that very piece, and yes, they were planters. Okay, cool. I wasn't too far off. Here's a few more brooches there. You got the nice floral brooch there, kind of that cool blue ocean shell brooch. Look at the scorpion brooch. I think I've sold him before. Got a neat little turtle. That's a blinged out turtle there. That's a cool owl. There's the green dragon and a giraffe. Moving over here, there's a big one. Bling bling. Some of these are a little bit larger. And then somebody was asking for a turtle brooch. There you go. We got a turtle brooch. And nice swan. Elephants always sell. They're just neat. Got a nice sunflower there. There's another cool elephant and dragonfly. And a few more brooches, and then we'll move on to other things there. It's like a peacock feather, that brooch. Some big old brooches. Lisa, were you the one asking about the frog? There you go. I missed my bid last time because my hospice nurse was here. I'm sorry. Hospice nurses are awesome, though. I've worked with quite a few hospice nurses. And then somebody else also was asking for a spider brooch. There's a spider brooch there. You called the frog a turtle, did I? I'm sorry, it's a frog brooch. I mean a frog brooch. Sorry. It's a frog. That is a frog. This is a turtle. And that is a frog. I kind of know what I'm talking about, right? I think the apple's cool, too. Okay, so all these brooches in that beautiful painting will be on tomorrow's auction. And like if you want the painting, you say $5 million for the painting, I will first poop my pants. And then second, I will probably clean myself up. Then third, I will probably really question your bid. Then fourth, I will rejoice in the Lord. Then fifth, I will write down your bid. So send your reserve bids to hookedonpickin@gmail.com. Heather, can you put that up in the link there? In the chat there, the link. The chatty link thingy. Where to send their reserve bids. And here's some things that Dad found for you. Dad always finds amazing stuff. Yep, she put it in there. Send your reserve bids to hookedonpickin@gmail.com. By 10 a.m. Friday morning, our auction for these items will start at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time tomorrow. This is kind of cool. This is like a picture of Jesus. I think you can kind of tell that, right? And then it is made of all the people, all the nationalities of the world are in there. I think that's pretty slick. I think that is pretty slick that they did that. Then we got the Saturday Evening Post. These are metal signs there. Kind of a neat metal decor there. Peter Henderson and Company's Everything for the Garden. Another metal sign. That'd be good for a she shed or man cave or something like that. And then there's a beautiful set. Isn't this pretty? Look at these dishes here. Beautiful coloring on that. And I believe it's 24 karat gold, or 22 karat. Pioneer Pottery Company, USA, 22 karat. That's the gold on that there. Is it all 22 karat? Yeah, all 22 karat. Pioneer USA Pottery Company. So I will probably sell these three as a set, so I don't break up the set there for you. And I got a couple Longaberger pieces. There's a Longaberger pitcher. Right there. And here's another Longaberger piece here. This little dish here. Then we've got the vintage brush and mirror here. Let's show you the mirror on this side here. Hello everyone, how are you? I'm wearing an orange striped shirt today. But cool scene. Heather and I posed for that photo. Right there. That picture. And then here's neat. A little brass box, a little trinket box. I thought that was kind of cool. Looks like it's a little older there. I like the little frog. Excuse me, turtle. Apparently today I will mix up turtles and frogs. You know, I am public school educated, so that's what you get. I don't care if anybody knows my name. I'm Veronica, by the way, just in case you didn't know. Well, hello, Veronica. Let's see here. This is kind of neat. What do we have here? A little jug there. Made in West Virginia. Pencil parking. Oh, for your pencils? That's cool. Was that a bank in 1977? The Mercantile Bank is a frog that goes in the bottom of a vase. But it's a turtle. It's a turtle frog. This, I know it's got some damage to it, but I'm pretty sure this is a little old piece here. I don't know who this little bear guy was, but here he is. It's definitely older. And I think he might have been a bank at one time. But I'm not sure what's going on here, but I like him, and I put him on the auction. Cool little blackbirds there. Probably sell that as a set. Here's a neat brush from 1927. The Highland Milling Company. That's cool. 1927 brush. It's an old brush. Cool shoe here. I think this is marked on the bottom too, isn't it? Yep, USA. Got an older jar of buttons. Buttons and some kind of marbles in there. Black and white marbles. A couple of different colors of marbles in there too. Did I miss the unboxing? The unboxing, DJ Walker, will be tonight at 5. This is what will be selling tomorrow on the auction at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. So we're kind of doing an auction reveal. And if you want to send a reserve bid, you can to hookedonpickin@gmail.com. This is made in Bavaria, Germany. It's pretty. Pretty little vase. And I find these fascinating. Look at that. Made of shells. It's cool, man. You got a parrot made of little shells. Okay, next shelf down is all dad stuff. So, he's got some precious moments. He does a great job getting them in the box. You got the Armor of God one. Fantastic. Look at the two. The love birds there. It says, friends never drift apart. Listen, if you're standing this close to your friend, you're not friends anymore. You are involved, let's just say. You are starting something, let's just say. The fuse is lit. So, you should go talk to your pastor. That's what you should do. I'm talking wedding. That's what I'm saying. Wedding, right? That would be better. Okay. And then, I love this scene. Do you think she'll turn on the hose to spray him in the face? That is awesome. It says showers of blessing. All right. Let's see. Any other questions there? Thank you. New to your channel, but love the unboxing. Have been watching the replay. Wonderful, DJ. Tonight at 5 o'clock, we have kind of a unique unboxing. Let's see. Boyd Bears? I can't remember now. Nope, Cherish Teddies. Cherish Teddies. Cherish Teddies. You got Cherish Teddy at the tea set, Cherish Teddy in the bathtub, Cherish Teddy nurse, Cherish Teddy with a goofy hat on, Cherish Teddy with ducks, Cherish Teddy with a jack in the box. That's a whole Cherish Teddy group. And then, of course, your life is not complete without pig salt and pepper shakers. Pig salt and pepper shakers. Look at those pigs. What about these pigs? And I got one more set of pigs. All these pigs are salt and pepper shakers, and they're all wonderful and beautiful. All right. Old banks here. Metal Bank there. First National Bank. These are a little older, too. How many of you remember saving money in these banks? What I think these are probably 70s, 1970s, 60s, 70s. Got the key. Made in Chicago, Illinois. You know it's old. First National Bank of Highland. If you didn't know, we're about 15 miles from Highland, I think. And it has the key. That's cool. And a couple other brass pieces back there. You got the shell and the pelican. And then you've got some Harley Davidson patches there. Harley Owners Group patch and Harley Davidson Motorcycles patch. I think they're getting to be a little bit more vintage patches there. So there you go. Okay, coming down over here, Dad found some mugs for you. Cracker Barrel mugs. These are really nice mugs, these Cracker Barrel mugs. Stoneware exclusive for Cracker Barrel. I got another one here, Cracker Barrel mug. How many of you have eaten at the Cracker Barrel? You know, it has been a while since I've eaten at the Cracker Barrel. Maybe that's what I should do tonight. Take Heather to the Cracker Barrel. Cracker Barrel. That's fun to say, Cracker Barrel. Polar Express cups. You remember First National? Good deal. And I got an old radio here. I believe it's working. Dad usually makes sure everything is working. Let's see. Yep, can you hear it? Think we can tune something in? Ooh.
This message is for you. It's our best deal of the year.
This message is for you. It's the best deal of the year. There you go. It's working. Probably work better if I extended the antenna. There you go. Got that vintage radio there. Here's a couple other neat little pieces he found there for you. You got the gas pump there. Pretty neat there. And we've got the Precious Moments collection. This is The Day I Made President's Club, Avon. I don't know what President's Club is, but it sounds very presidential. There you go. And then we've got Longaberger baskets filled with ribbon. Filled with ribbon. So, I've got almost 200 people on. Just remember that you can send in reserve bids to any of these items that you see today to hookedonpickin@gmail.com. Also, tonight's unboxing at 5 p.m., you're going to get to see what people bring us. And people keep bringing us more and more stuff. It's really neat stuff they've been bringing. And we're going to start trying to put some of that on hookedonpickin.com in a category called Vintage Valuables. If you go to hookedonpickin.com right now, you actually, or sometime today, you'll probably see, I think Shannon's almost done putting all the things on there. So I think they're pretty cool. So, good deal. Thanks for praying for everybody. You guys do a great job praying for people. So all that stuff is Dad's stuff. Now we go on to Ashley's stuff. Look at that. That looks like a set there, doesn't it? A little neat little canister set of some sort there. You got the pear, apple, and whatever that is. Different pear? I don't know. A pearish apple. Got an old Coca-Cola advertising piece there. That year, let's see, that is 1963 Coca-Cola advertising piece there. You got a Coca-Cola plate. It's kind of a fun, probably was old ad campaign plate. And then you got some neat, looks like milk glass, that white glass there on the dishes there. You get a set of each of those two there and two there. This is kind of neat. Got an older bowl here. There's the lid. That's a cool looking lid too. And I believe it's made in Italy. Made in Italy. Made in Italy. So there you go. Fancy bowl, man. I'm going to sell this as a whole little set. You got the salt and pepper, you got the little canister, and you got the little pitcher. That to me, they all go together. So we won't break up that set there for you. Got a cool blue bottle in the back there. And then another Coca-Cola tin there. Santa playing with a train set. That's a neat piece here. Does it have anything on the bottom of this one here? No, nothing on the bottom there. But definitely heavy. Got a banana and orange. It looks like some grapes and plums. Some little Coca-Cola mirror magnets there. There's a plate. I think that's, that looks Disney, don't it? Is that like the Haunted Mansion or something? We went to that when we went to Disney years ago. Kids like Disney, but now they're kind of more Universal Studio, man. They like the bigger roller coasters now. They got older. And then Coca-Cola there. There's a little lunchbox, a big Coca-Cola. Do you remember those popcorn tins? This is like the older ones, the big ones. Then we got some Pepsi Cola. Sacrilege. And then another Coca-Cola tin there. A whole bunch of stuff that Ashley's got there for you. And then somebody brought this in actually yesterday. Michael Jordan basketball, still in its, I know this isn't his real autograph, you know, but it was the autograph signature series of the basketballs there. But I think it's cool. It's still in the box. So I'm like, somebody might like that. And probably somebody's not even going to take this out of the box just because it's got Michael Jordan when he was playing and everything on that there. Lovely wind chime here. See if I can pick it up. Listen to this one. Really pretty wind chime there. So I have one of those. Another Longaberger basket. I think somebody brought this one in too. Longaberger basket. I don't know if this goes with it, but it was brought in together. So I don't know if it sits like this or maybe it just slides in. Somehow it connects there. Not sure, but I'm going to leave it together. Maybe somebody knows there. Look at this little cast iron cat hook there. I think that's cute. That's neat. Love this piece here. Fine Austrian crystal. And is it a lion? I think it's a lion, yeah. So, I thought that looked kind of nice. It's got the box. It's got the labeled, same thing as this box here. A little bit older box. We got a whole bunch of postcards, Hot Shot, Buckram. Some of these are older postcards here. Looks pretty. I don't know what that was. Old songbook, maybe? A little older postcards. I know some people collect postcards, so there you go. Mama, what's Papa mad about? I have no idea. No idea. Cool. Some older postcards, made in France. It says a lot of them. So you got that. And then somebody brought in records. I know nothing about records, but I thought some of the covers, somebody might like them. I've got Elvis. What else do we got? REO Speedwagon. Kenny Rogers. Kenny Rogers. Apparently you're a big Kenny Rogers fan. Rick James. There we go. That's what you need. Thinking about pulling that hairstyle off. What do you guys think? Think I could rock it? I don't know. Might be just cool to have the cover there. But, I mean, all the records are there. Looney Tunes. Kenny Rogers. Told you they were a Kenny Rogers fan. Charlie Pride. Kenny Rogers. Hopefully you like Kenny Rogers. Hey, Kenny Rogers, Christmas. Kenny Rogers, Christmas. Kenny Rogers. Kenny Loggins, because they thought he was Kenny Rogers, and they got thrown. And then whatever that is, sea serpent dragon thingy. I'm going to sell all of them one money. The whole stack of records. Lose your mind. Get you some amazing records. You know, boom. Tell your kids who Kenny Rogers was, or REO Speedwagon, or Elvis, or Rick James. There you go. We got you covered right there. All right, let's see here. Now, I got a lot of crystal. Look at the crystal. I got a crystal butter dish. Beautiful crystal butter dish there. Look at that. It's nice. Got a couple Mikasa. These are a set of candlesticks, and I have 2 boxes. 2 boxes of this, so 4 total. I just want to take 2 out to show you. I've got a crystal little vase here that is from, let's see, where's that from? Germany, I think. And then I've got a set of glasses. Look at the glasses there. 2, 4, 6. You got a set of 6. I'll sell them as a set. They are, what country's making these? Does that look like Germany? You got, yeah, Germany. Bavaria, Germany. Bleekerstall. So I have a set of 6. They are beautiful. Take some bubble wrap, but we'll get it to you. And make sure I'm not losing comments here. Nope, I think we're good. And then I've got these set. I think I'm going to sell these as a set. How tall is the crystal vase? I don't know. Looks to be 8 inches, maybe. Heather, are you around by chance? Is there anybody around? Hey, Jim, can you find me a tape measure? I got a set. We'll do a set of 4 of these. We'll have somebody measure these for you. And then I thought these were really cool. Look at these guys. Can you measure the crystal glasses, please?
Absolutely.
Winter Wonderland set. Apparently, this was a whole a whole set of these were done. Can't remember what company did these, but I've got 4 of them here. Merry and Bright,
These two are a little bit shorter than
Fa La La, Winter Wonderland, and Let It Snow. How tall are they?
They are 7 inches tall.
7 inches. I guessed 8.
Yep.
Okay.
And then this one is 6 inches.
Great.
Yep.
Great. Thank you, ma'am. Okay, and then I've never seen these before. These actually came in also. Look out below from the Penguin Polar Playmates. So they all have their numbered pieces and stuff there. So does anybody collect these little guys? I don't know. So looks cool. This is like a resin here. They're neat little pieces. Look out below. They look like little Happy Feet. Remember that movie, Happy Feet? So they all come in their styrofoam boxes and stuff. Ship well to you. Cool. We got penguins, man. So I got, what, 6 of them on here? Of the penguins. Cool. And then a few birds here for you. Do have the styrofoam for that too, so they should ship to you a lot better. Looks like, what, a pheasant maybe? Like a couple of nice little birds there on the flowers. And then coming back down here, just gave me a thumbs up. Thank you very much. The Beatles official tie-tack pen. This looks a little older, doesn't it? Looks like it's on an old card. 1964. 1964. So we have the official tie-tack pen of the Beatles. There you go. Let's see if I have any Beatle fans. I don't usually get a lot of Beatle stuff. These are old. These old like opera glasses kind of thing. Did they say anything on them? I think they did. Paris. Something Paris. Something there. But neat. Neat little glasses. They definitely got some patina on them, I'll tell you that. A little bit of jewelry here that I've got. This is sterling silver fitting and real stone. Beautiful red stones on this. Nice vintage necklace there. That looks pretty. Got a really interesting clasp on that there. Vintage faceted beads. Pretty. Triple strand there. And then I do have a few reserves on some of the rings here that I've got for tomorrow. I have $50 reserve on the size 6.5 ring. Here it is. It's sterling silver and 14 karat gold. See the heart there? That is 14 karat gold. It's all marked and stamped appropriately on the inside of the ring. It is a 6.5. It's a true 6.5 right there on that ring there. And then I've got 2 rings here that are sterling silver. A size 7 and a size 8. Here's the size 7 sterling silver ring. Really pretty ring. And then this blue stone ring is a size 8 sterling silver, size 8 blue ring. And I think that's a beautiful ring there. And I have to start the reserves at 20, and then we'll go up from there. I don't think that we'll have a hard time getting 20 for the sterling silver rings, but got to start there. And then we've got that beautiful piece. That's got to be Lenox. It's got that Lenox look, don't it? Little hummingbird there. Neat. And then somebody asked for Beanie Babies. I've got some Beanie Babies on here. I got the Mexico, I think it's Mexican flag. And then I got the USA Beanie Baby. You got a little monkey Beanie Baby. Got the Peace Beanie Baby. And I got a turkey Beanie Baby. So, got a few Beanie Babies there for you. For your plan. I think some of these are a little older Beanie Babies. And then we look and see some of the things that Mom found for you. Here's a beautiful jewelry box on the inside. She says it has more men's jewelry and men's things in it here. You've got things like a wooden wallet. There you go. Honduras. Or a little notepad there. That's kind of clever. What else has it got in? More of a wooden trinket tray. Got some watches. It's like a little pocket knife in there. Got a bunch of little random stuff in there. Nice wooden box. And then she's got some necklaces here for you. There's some nice pendant necklaces. Look at those. And then a lot of these are actually, they've got names on it. You got Cora, more of a vintage necklace there. You've got Time and True necklace. Most of these are 18 inches. Some at the end are a little longer. This one is Sarah Coventry. Pretty pendant there. Plunder is the name on this one here. It's unique. Monet. It's a beautiful Monet necklace. Look at that pendant. It's real pretty. I got a Napier necklace there. And again, the majority are 18 inches. But these down here are just a little longer than that. I've got the Premier Designs is the black one here. I've got Napier's, this gold one here. I think that's 20 inches. And then the Trifari is in the pink there, and that's much longer. What does Longaberger mean? Sorry, I have never heard of it till I started watching you. It is a brand of basket. It was made in the USA here, Ohio. Is it Ohio? I think it's in Ohio. But yeah, so it's just a name brand of a basket. And it's the Longaberger family that made them. And they all signed. Whoever makes it signs the basket. And this also came in today. Yesterday, I actually was playing with it to make sure it worked. It's like a Roomba. It's an iLife. It does have the charger to it. I actually was having it clean the floor here. So it is working. So I haven't sold one of these on auction before, but I thought, we'll give it a shot there. So if you want a little robot friend, you'll have to come up with a name, what you're going to name your robot friend. But it is working, and I've got the charger with it, but I don't have the box or anything. So, but it was going around our floor, just having a grand old time. It was kind of fun watching it too. And then I got stuff that Debbie found for you. Got a metal Coca-Cola sign there. That's neat. I got a Coca-Cola. What is it, like an ice cream machine there? What kind of mixer? That looks neat. I don't think that's in English. Let's see. Do I gotta go this way? 2-speed milkshake maker. That's what it is. 2-speed milkshake maker. Another Coca-Cola glass jar with lid. Always neat to find those. The Diner jukebox radio. I got, this looks older. Gilbert microscope. In the case here, it definitely looks vintage, doesn't it? Some guy named Gene Autry, never heard of him. The Sing Cowboy Sing. Sing Cowboy Sing? I know who Gene Autry is. It's a DVD set, I believe. It's got all the songs and stuff. And might be able to watch it. It's a whole little kit and set inside. Gene Autry collection. It's got a little memorabilia book, and then there you go. Disc 1, Disc 2. More Beatles stuff. The Beatles Yellow Submarine lunchbox and the Beatles Yellow Submarine lunchbox. Does this have a year on it? 1999 on this one. Got some roosters. Look at that. Some chickens and some rooster little figurines. We've got some nice older jars back there with some trinkets in them. Got that bluish tint to them. Got a neat little box here. A little jewelry box. Looks like it's got some bracelets in there. Love the box. Got an older Barbie, or the 35th anniversary Barbie. There you go. 35th anniversary Barbie. It's kind of got the older style of the Barbie there. And then coming up here, my last few things that Debbie's got for you. Got a nice little jewelry box. Got a little bit of jewelry in there. A couple rings and some little few brooches. A lot of bracelets down in there. It's nice. Look at the bird cage. That's cool. Keep your bird in there. I don't think it's dirty in there. Yeah, looks like there was some kind of floral stuff in there. It's not bird poop. If that helps you. And this I think slides to clean it out too. This part right here does. So cool cage. Got a gum machine. Look at the gumball machine. That's pretty cool. Glass. Yeah, it's a glass. We don't have to bubble wrap that well. Metal and glass, not plastic. That's cool. And I've got your new set of luggage right there. You know you want it. 3-piece set. I'm going to sell it as a set. Look at that. It's got the face on there. A face on there. So, and I think they nest in each other too. This one goes in this one, and then this one goes in that one. Boom. Get you some leopard luggage. And then call Mickey Mouse. You got a Mickey phone right there. A Mickey phone. Okay, and that is all that I've got for you. Make sure you send your reserve bids to hookedonpickin at gmail.com by 11 a.m. Friday morning. Our auction will start at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. All of these things you're going to find on that auction. Looking forward to checking out your reserve bids coming up and to have the auction tomorrow. And I think Heather's going to come over and sign us off. Here she comes. Let me flip the camera around without making people too dizzy.
All right, just so you know, yes, we're having an auction tomorrow, but I do believe, what is it, next week? Are we not having an auction because we'll be at AS? No.
Yeah, we'll have an auction this week, no auction the following Friday, and then the very next one is August 8th, which will be our college scholarship auction.
Yep. So just kind of want a programming thing. Really excited about the unboxing we have at 5 p.m. tonight, and so definitely check that out. We're getting everything set up for that one, and so we have some really fun, unique things to show you on that. So don't miss out on our unboxing tonight at 5 p.m. So you'll see that in just a few hours. Thanks so much for joining us, and of course, remember in the end, Jesus wins.